Hello, Singaporeans. Recently, in a coffee shop, heard some folks at another table saying, thanks to the PAP, the 5Cs are now beyond reach for many Singaporeans. Then blah 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 blah. This let me think of what PM Lawrence Wong had said in a video message released on June 2024. He emphasized the need for a broader definition of success in Singapore. PM Wong outlined his vision for a society where every individual is valued for who they are and where success is not a zero-sum game. PM Wong urged Singaporeans to move away from the traditional definition of success embodied by the 5Cs: cash, car, credit card, condominium, and country club. While acknowledging that these are not inherently negative aspirations, he highlighted their adverse effects. We have seen how such a narrow definition of success can lead to negative consequences, he said. We become more anxious and stressed, and worse, we pass this on to our children. This is not the society I want Singapore to become. PM Wong said he envisions a Singapore where everyone matters and is valued for their individuality. We can all strive to be the best possible version of ourselves. Our success is defined by how we help each other to do well collectively. So, what do you think? Meanwhile, did you notice in several occasions, PM Wong often say this to be the best possible versions of ourselves? Why? There's another meaning behind it? I don't know. What are your thoughts? At the launch of the Forward Singapore report at Gardens by the Bay in October 2023, PM Wong had also touched on the topics of 5Cs and attributed it to the evolving nature of success in Singapore. The Forward Singapore initiative started in June 2022 and seeks input from diverse segments of society to strengthen the nation's social compact for the future. During the launch, PM Wong noted that contemporary Singaporeans are less focused on the 5Cs and more concerned with issues like housing affordability and the cost of living. The Singapore dream is more than just material success. It is also about fulfillment, meaning, and purpose in what we do, PM Wong added. However, this shift away from material goals rather than shifting values might be influenced by the increasing difficulty in attaining traditional markers of success due to the rising living costs and a widening wealth gap. What do you think? Sometimes we must really be careful not to be fooled by the PAP if we can think deeply on it. PM Wong's comments may be driven by how the 5Cs are now beyond reach for many Singaporeans who may feel cheated out of the Singapore dream touted by the PAP in the 1990s. Given that the general election is expected to happen in the coming months, PM Wong might just be trying to manage Singaporeans' expectations to avoid this issue, which it cannot address or fix in the immediate or short term. Putting aside how many years has passed without having fulfilled the Swiss standard of living as promised by former PM Goh Chok Tong, I don't expect all Singaporeans to be millionaires. As the country progresses, people's lives must improve. Their lives should be actually even better than their parents. Each generation should have a higher standard of living and more opportunities than the previous one, typically measured by factors like income, education, and overall well-being. Now it's already 2025. Is this happening in Singapore today? What has gone wrong? There must be a good reason why many are saying that folks in the late 80s and 90s are living a more comfortable and happier life than Singaporeans today. This is a true fact. Today, the gap between the rich and the poor is still widening, particularly when considering wealth inequality, as the richest individuals are accumulating wealth at a faster rate than the average citizen, leading to concerns about a growing disparity despite the overall trend of decreasing income inequality. Do you think PM Wong and his PAP 4G team produced outstanding performance? World's highest paid politicians. Are they doing a good job? Some say what the PAP excel in is coming out with excuses, those beautifully crafted words. But do you think Singaporeans will still buy their story today? Let's not play with words. We must understand clearly this is not the old PAP. There's no 5Cs. It died a long time ago. The PAP has not been able to deliver what it promised Singaporeans all these years, and now it is practiced the art of distraction. As retrenchment and unemployment grow and the cost of living skyrockets, the PAP is desperately trying to shift attention away from its broken promises by telling Singaporeans that life is more than just the 5Cs. What do you think? And for Budget 2025 and past budgets, I believe more Singaporeans are increasingly wisening up to the PAP's narrative of being benevolent provider. In reality, it's just giving Singaporeans back their own money. Lastly, I would love to hear your thoughts on all I had said. I am Ben Puah from Red Dot United. Thank you.
Even as the country progressed, we made every effort to leave no one behind.
No one will be left behind because we are all in this together.